Most Linux users think they know the cat command, but actually a lot of us only know about 20% of the power of the cat command. And for the tag command, actually a lot of people don't even use it, and most people have maybe never used it. And in this video I'm going to show you an advanced real-world use case of the cat and the tag command. And in this very level, this would be very educative to you, and you can learn a lot from these uh, commands that are available on the Linux environment. Now, for us to start this very tutorial, I'm going to pull up, I'm going to take our package list, and we would save it in a file .txt. So a lot of people don't actually use the tag command, but let's see what the cat command will show us. If we decide to cut this file, this is what we have. Very messy list, and that's all we have. That's all we have from viewing the file. And as you see, the cat listed from top to bottom, while the tag is actually the opposite. It's listed from bottom to top. So it just complements the cat, but in case you just want to see what's at the end, in case of a large file, there are lines, there are files that have over 1,000,000 lines, 2,000,000 lines. Probably you are not looking at everything, you're only looking at a specific tag. So if you combine the cat command with a lot more things, you would be able to have an interesting use of the Linux terminal. So let's clear our screen, because clearing the screen will have us get a cleaner environment. You can use the cat command to add line numbers to your files. Assuming this very messy file, I can add a line by using the -n. Let me increase this, the -n, and I would call file.txt. Good. We have about 176,000 packages. So remember, these are packages that are found on this very system. It's my Ubuntu, and this is what you get if you decide to line number it. Then you can also show hidden characters within your file. So in case your file have a hidden character, you can just cut show a hidden character with the -a command. And there might not be so much changes, but as you can see, a $sign has been added to the end of each line, and that's what I was talking about. And a lot of people might not have used this their entire life or in their IT lifetime. So it reveals invisible characters like the dollar and many others, and you can also combine the cat command by you can combine files using the cat command. So let's see. I have the first one was my packages. Let's the second one I want to get the list of my Python files, my Python packages. I'll put it in file 2.txt. Good, clear. So let's cut the file 2.txt. Good, this is what we have. We don't know how many lines are there. Let's get the number of lines. We would cut it at a-n, then we would call file 2.txt. Good, we have 84 lines. So do you know that you can combine the file 1 and file 2 with the cut command? Because the cut is actually lightweight and it's very easy to manipulate files with, unlike using the graphical user interface. If you can powerfully use the cut command, you would have an awesome you would have an awesome usage of the Linux environment. So let's try to combine file 1 and 2. We can cut file .txt and file 2.txt, but what I want to do is to send them into the combine.txt. How about this? So let's see the content of the combine.txt. So if you use the tab on your keyboard, you would actually, it will help you to complete your command. If there's only a single match, it will just fill in what you need, so you don't have to type everything. So we can line number, we can create files instantly. Assuming I want to create a file, I don't need to I don't need to leave my terminal to create it. I don't need to use the nano editor or the vim editor. I can just open the file, so as you can see, I will type anything. So when you are done typing, you can just Ctrl D to save it, and since everything is done, you can just exit this. So let's clear it. Let's cut our file 1.txt. Amazing, this is what we have. So enjoy cut using it with an additional option. So let's do use a separate action. You can also filter the content of a file. We can cut file.txt, but this time I want to use what we call the piping. Then I want to call the grep command to get something Python. Then I want it to write it into Python.txt. Amazing. So let's see the content of python.txt. Good. Any part of this file.txt that had Python in it would be found in this very folder. If there was a line that had Python, it will be found in this folder. Let's see how many lines are there. Let's cut -n python.txt. We have 5,577 lines with Python there. So it means on the Linux environment, Python is a lot. Its packages are everywhere. So we can filter content using the grep command. So actually, when you have a large file, like I have a file with a million lines with student data, so I'm not going to use that. Just like the file one we created, we can actually see a few of it because we can cut file.txt and pipe it. Let's see only less. So it only shows a few of it as we scroll down. So this is a better way of seeing our file. The cure character will exit out of that interactive mode. So we can use the tag to reverse the activities of the card. So if the card shows us from top to bottom, we can see from bottom to top using the tag command. So there is no need, but you can do something that is more appealing with the tag command. You can sort. You can, even though the file I created is already sorted, but the tag command can be piped with sort. Amazing. Sorted from A to Z, and you can sort the opposite direction, whatever. If the file is already sorted, you won't see this in a lot of importance with this very file that I'm using. So if there was a better file, we can actually use a better file. Let's tag our log file, because the log file is always evolving. It's found in the var folder and in the log subdirectory, and it's called a syslog. So let's pipe this. Let's get only, because it's a large file, let's grep only errors in our log. So you can also use options like -n, so that it takes the, as you can see, this all we have. One minute, but we can remove the option, so you have a lot more things. Look at error. So you can look for a specific action inside your log file. Remember that everything you do, it's logged, just like on the Android devices, everything is logged. So you can look for something specific and still enjoy the use of the uh, cat and the tag command. So all you need to understand is that don't misuse the cat and the tag, because sometimes the information it displays are very overwhelming, and you don't, if you are not looking for a specific thing to do with it, it's actually not going to be helpful to you, because you just cut the whole 2 million files, 3 million file lines of code, and you don't even understand what to do with it. So if you combine the cat with commands like the arg, or you combine it with the sed, you combine it with grep, it's actually going to do a lot of good for you. So if you have been using the cat command to just display files, now you know better that it can do way more. So drop a comment which command surpasses you the most, which one you have used, so which one surprised you. And if you want more Linux Mastery content, just hit the subscribe button and let's level up together. See you.